We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's what's going on. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met Sunday night with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin in the highest-level U.S. visit to Ukraine since Russia invaded 2 months ago. Zelensky pressed the Biden administration officials for more powerful weapons to help Ukrainian forces fight back against Russia's new offensive in eastern Ukraine. Boris Johnson and Eastern European leaders have already visited the Ukraine, but President Joe Biden has yet to commit to a visit. French President Emmanuel Macron won re-election to a second term on Sunday, beating far-right challenger Marine Le Pen. The election runoff was a rematch of their 2017 race when the center-right Macron ran as a fresh face and trounced Le Pen 66.1% to 33.9%. Sunday's vote was closer but still decisive, with Macron now running with a clear record-winning 58.5% to 41.5%. Macron said his re-election was a win for a more independent France and a stronger Europe, although he called it his duty to respond effectively to the anger that has been expressed in the campaign. Le Pen conceded defeat, but said French voters showed they wanted a strong counterpower to Macron. Public health officials in Beijing said the Chinese capital confirmed 22 new COVID-19 cases on Sunday, the most yet in a single day this year. Shanghai, China's most populous city, said 39 COVID-19 patients died on Saturday, a threefold increase from the previous day. Although the rates of coronavirus infections and deaths remain low in China compared to many other countries, the rising numbers raised concerns about the ability of Chinese authorities to stamp out the surge with their zero-COVID policy. Under the policy, China effectively contained an outbreak in Jin province with 6 weeks of lockdowns, but cases have been rising in Jiangsu and Hebei, the provinces surrounding Shanghai and Beijing. Additionally, these lockdowns have caused economic problems for both China and the world as supply chains are strained. Senator Bernie Sanders and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez participated in a rally outside Amazon's JFK 8's warehouse on Staten Island on Sunday, criticizing Amazon co-founder and CEO Jeff Bezos and urging the company to formally acknowledge the warehouse's newly formed Amazon labor union. Sanders called for Bezos, who owns a $500 million yacht, according to Sanders, to think about his workers when he's sailing. Quote, "Working people are sick and tired of falling further and further behind while billionaires like Bezos become much richer," Sanders said. The rally came as employees at Amazon's LDJ5 warehouse, also on Staten Island, prepared to vote on Monday on whether to become the second Amazon facility to unionize. Former President Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton came out in support of censorship and against free speech, stating that private companies should crack down on free speech. Obama pointed out, correctly, that the First Amendment is there to restrain government, not private companies. He pushed for big tech companies such as Twitter and Facebook to censor their users. The Federalist correctly pointed out that it's not surprising that Obama and Clinton would support censorship, given that we now know the Obama administration illegally spied on then-candidate Donald Trump, and Clinton is responsible responsible for the now discredited Steele dossier. Obama and Clinton surely want to have tools that could halt that information from being widely disseminated. Finally, Senator Orrin G. Hatch, the conservative lawmaker from Utah who served 7 terms as senator, making him the longest-serving Republican senator, died on Saturday at the age of 88. In a statement, the Orrin Hatch Foundation said the former senator passed away at 5:30 p.m. in Salt Lake City, surrounded by family, but did not mention a cause. Hatch is survived by his wife and their 6 children. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch the Raw Naked Truth as well as the rest of the Xvadio podcast network at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Audible, Amazon Music, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.